Hey there, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name's Adeline, and I'm a homeschool mom of 3. And today I just wanted to share with you real quickly how we have had to do homeschooling on the cheap, homeschooling the frugal way in the past, because I think we all go through seasons where we can't afford to buy a whole curriculum for a handful of kids, and you have to get creative. So I'm going to share with you the 10 ways that I've been able to get creative and save a few extra dollars on our homeschool curriculum. So first thing that came to my head was going to the library. Our library has box sets and bag sets. So like in the box sets, last year we got one on Egypt, we got one on colonial America, and they have books, photographs with questions. They had some worksheets, CDs, and DVDs in them. They were amazing. It was such a fun unit study for us to do during the winter. And the bag sets, they probably have 200 of them at our library. They range all the way from astronomy to art to history and everything in between, monsters, just very bizarre things. But you can find anything that your kid's interested in, and when we get them, typically they have something for any elementary school grade in each bag. So that's been really cool. Second thing is that we go to the dollar store. I always check the dollar store before I buy any of our curriculums. Almost all of our note cards have been bought there, almost all of our manipulatives, and pretty much our entire kindergarten curriculum is bought at the dollar store. I've actually found things all the way up through 6th grade there for my kids. They've had packets before that were geography packets with a little workbook and a map in them. So I'll buy a handful of those when I see them and divvy those out as time goes on. Another great thing is checking out the used bookstore. You might even not know that your neighborhood has one, that your city has one, because sometimes they're just tucked away in a corner, but oftentimes they buy books from you and give you a store credit. So, you can check out the homeschool book area if they have that. You can check out the storybooks. You can check out the encyclopedia area. Or if there's a special interest that your child has, look in that area and find a book for that. It's a really great way to reuse and recycle those books. Another thing that I do is I stock up on the 25-cent notebooks at Walmart when they're on sale, and I make my own worksheets. Excuse me. And you just look on Google or Pinterest and search, for 2nd grade language arts lessons or 5th grade lessons on Flag Day or something like that. And you can find so many different worksheets and templates that you can just get, copy down or use as an idea for yourself, which has been really helpful for me. 5th, eBay. Now this, you have to start early and be patient because a book that's $30 today might be $15 tomorrow. Homeschool books are popping up on there every day, and that's become my go-to. I just start looking early throughout the school year when I know exactly what I want to get, and I find it. And we find a lot of older books on there too. As you know, I don't mind using older books. So I'll get an older history book for $5 on eBay, and I'm good with that. So that's another great thing. 6, if you are part of social media, especially like Facebook, they have local homeschool groups on there that you can join. And lots of times the moms on there or dads will be listing their own homeschool books in order to make money for their books that they need to buy. So you can find them at a relatively discounted price. 7, check thrift stores and yard sales in your area. Now, we have an amazing thrift store downtown that has an entire bookstore upstairs that I've been able to find. They actually have public school books there, where I've gotten entire English curriculums for 3rd grade. We've gotten some literature books. We've gotten social studies books there, and they're always $1. It's been amazing. Yard sales is another thing that you don't find it often. A lot of times you'll find things that are educational at a yard sale, which you can use in your homeschool, but they don't actually amount to a curriculum. But if you're vigilant about it, there was one year that I actually found a school teacher who was selling her entire school curriculum. And they were all like $1 here, $2 there. So I just went through it all and grabbed a bunch of it and used that for quite a few years, which was really, really helpful for us. And I just copy it. We got a really nice printer with a copier for our wedding, and I would just use that. That was our school curriculum. Another thing that I really like, a resource that I really, really like, is tpt.com. That's Teachers Pay Teachers. It is an amazing website. It's worksheets for teachers by teachers. They have worksheets, templates, lesson plans, games, all kinds of things. And they range from free to, larger ones are, $20, $30, depending on what you're looking for. I usually kind of stick to the free end because I like that end. But it can also kind of get your own creative juices flowing when you think about making worksheets for your own kids, because you can do that too. And so anyways, number 9, borrow with your friends who homeschool. Say, hey, do you have a history curriculum that I could check out for this year and use that? That's another thing I remembered. Our library does have some of the history books, like the I'm gonna forget it now. It's not the Mystery of History, but they have Story of the World that you can rent. So, just think about checking that out at your library. Our library also has had Brain Quest books, where you can take those and either copy out of them, handwrite copy, or copy if you have a copier at your house or at the library. They're 10 cents a copy, I believe. And last but not least, YouTube and Netflix. There's tons of educational content on there. You can actually find YouTube stations that are for homeschoolers. So just look into that. Netflix a lot of times will do BBC Earth, or we'll find a good documentary and help the kids learn that way. But there's also leapfrog shows and all that fun stuff that you can kind of build off of during the day with them and carry that lesson through the day. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you because I know sometimes homeschooling can feel burdensome, can feel expensive, but it doesn't have to be that way. If you're in a rough spot, you can keep doing this. You can find ways to do it, and you can do it well still. All right. I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful day.